Pancake Day in England. Day before Lent. The good old Auntie Jemima. Listo. Oops. Oh. Pancake Day.
Pancake Day.
Yum.
Yummy, yummy, yummy.
So from tomorrow on,
Fasting.
it's 6 weeks of not eating anything. I don't think so.
We like the pancake bit, but we don't like the fasting bit.
Tonight we have one of our favorite meals, quick and easy as we call it, cheese toasties. With just cheese and onion, fried in butter. Yum. This is the frog that just scared the shit out of me. I was putting water in our pot to make some coffee, and he was underneath the water jug and jumped, and then I tried to catch him with a bucket, and he jumped out the door. Here he is, the little bugger. I think he's pretending that he's not there, but I can see you. So tonight I prepared my very first Indian dal with lentils. We have rice along with it. It's a new trial and error thing, but we already tried it. It tastes really good and it's easy to make. It is absolutely delicious. It really tastes Indian style, doesn't it? And it's super healthy. It's just with tomato, onions, lentils, rice, water, and lots of Indian spices. You need garam masala and some hot peppers and stuff like this. Turmeric or cumin seed, but garlic, ginger. Very good. Surprisingly good.
It's really delicious. A wobble wobble.
Wobble wobble.
A wobble wobble.
We become Indian instantly.
Welcome.
We're now at the stage where we can put Sikaflex around everything, but the tube that we bought about 5 or 6 years ago is just not... The stuff is fluid inside, but that thing will not move up. I might have to cut it open and just spread it out with a screwdriver or something.
Well, that's just taken us ages just to get a teeny bit done.
Tube's not working.
No, it's too hard. I think it's the base thing is hardened so you can't actually push it in. And let's see if anything has worked.
Oh, das sieht aber ganz gut aus.
Oh, it looks quite okay. Now with a bit of washing up liquid and water to try and smooth it over. So it doesn't look too bad. You get a bit closer.
So today Helen is helping me. She's giving me a hand. We are putting all the Sikaflex around the windows, and Helen is just putting on a new plastic bag onto our heater vent. The other one got really brittle. We just put some plastic bags around it at the moment because we don't want any ants or anything going in there. In the rainy season, when we're parked under trees, sometimes the ants are getting into any kind of open holes, and we don't want them to build a nest, so we put a plastic bag around it. We taped it all up now, again. It's I think the 4th to 5th time I'm taping it up, and we're going to put some Sikaflex around it so the rain cannot run between the parts and cause more corrosion.
Yeah, you're supposed to do it.
stays flexible quite a while, so Hannah's going to put it on with a screwdriver, and then we're going over it with soapy water to push it into the gaps.
It's already quite dry though. You can see it's all so we're almost finished with the one window. I've put all the stuff in, which is a bit too rubbery now because it's a bit old. This is the door and the keyhole.
Is doing the last bit of the second large window. She's on the wobbly ladder. We're getting into a swing of things here. Hannah's going ahead with putting the stuff in, and then I come along afterwards and flatten it all with the soapy water. And then we pull up the tape. This is a real mess here. We've got this sliding door, what is it, a rail? Whatever. And there's water running behind it. This is why we have rusty spots behind the thing. You can't take it off because it's connected inside the motorhome, which would mean we would have to take all the walls and everything off, which is impossible. We're trying to put some Sikaflex into that gap, so when it's raining and it's running off the roof into that gap here, that it's not going any further. It's a super mess.
Because this thing that doesn't work.
This thing doesn't work, but the gap is also very small. We've got some tape in there. Helen is wanging it all in.
Yeah, and then we're just pushing it into the corner,
and we just have to try and clean it back out. But we've done the windows, and I think it looks pretty good. See, we've got a small frame of Sikaflex, which hopefully prevents the water to get underneath that window seal as well. It's not perfect, but it's good enough. You can see my paint up there as well. The paint is a little whiter than the actual motorhome, but that doesn't matter either. I mean, let's face it, this motorhome is not getting any more beautiful.
I guess we're not getting any more beautiful either.
But the car doesn't lose any value anyway anymore. The engine is good to run, and the outside, it doesn't matter if it's beautiful or not. It just matters if it's rusty or not. And I think we've done a good job on getting rid of it.
I'm just doing the finishing touches, and it looks a lot better now, doesn't it?
It looks okay.
Now this is the chicken tikka masala. It smells absolutely fantastic, and that's before it's even been cooked. So
first time I'm doing tikka masala.
Can you smell it?
Sometimes I wish video comes with a smell. This is lots of garlic, ginger, yogurt, hot pepper powder. What is it called?
Chilli powder. Chilli, hot chilli.
Chilli powder.
Not too much because we don't like too much.
Garam masala, cumin, turmeric. I could eat it just like this, but...
we have to fry the chicken first, though.
And then I'm going to do a tomato curry salsa sauce afterwards. And we have plain white rice with it.
So, the moment of truth. We've got
tikka masala.
Rice in there. And this one's going to dish it all out. And I'm sure you've tasted it already.
It tastes really good. It tastes wonderful. It's not too spicy. I mean, not too hot.
It's spicy, but not too hot, because we
maybe a third of what they say in the Indian recipe on chili powder.
Yeah, we don't want to burn the house down. And here comes the very saucy sauce. Oh.
We are starving after today's work, aren't we?
It's been a busy day working on the motorhome for, I don't know, 3.5 hours.
Listo.
Listo.
It's truly original Indian, oder?
It's like the original thing.
It is, isn't it?
The real thing. Chicken tikka masala.
Wow. Made in Colombia by a German, eaten by an English. We're international. But it's really, really good.
It's Kirsten's birthday tomorrow. And, well, I don't have anything for her because I gave her a present for Valentine's Day, or I turned it into a Valentine's Day present. Well, I don't even have a card this time for her birthday. Oh, yes I do. Hang on. I've got this one. I can redo it. So, we've already got the happy, so now all I have to do is cross out the Valentine and write. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Kirsten. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday. You sort of
My babes.
redid the card. Well, I don't have any more stickers.
They work today as well. Pretty good, actually. I'm still the sweetest thing. You are pretty today.
Very pretty today.
Very pretty today.
And
A little older.
And it's a happy day.
Thank you.
Now you get your coffee.
Here's my birthday cake with flowers on the plate. 55. Made a praline base filled with mousse au chocolat. One has to be creative these days, and now we're going to have coffee with it. And this is all we got to do for my birthday. Maybe we go out for a meal, but it doesn't look like it's good weather today. Looks a little grey out there. So it's just a day like every other day for us, which is perfectly fine. Cheers.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. My first Corona birthday, actually, because last year I just missed it.
Oh, you did, didn't you?
Yeah.
Because it was a washout.
It was a washout, and then
Last year was a
Corona.
washout, and this year it's Corona. So we have the birthday girl. We're going out for a, well, we were going to go for a pizza, but we're not anymore. You have one life, live it. That's what it says behind. We'll come into a little restaurant.
And hopefully it's not going to be a washout like last year, because we have dark clouds over us. We're sitting outside under umbrellas here.
Where you can see, there's the sky, and there's the dark clouds over there. Well, we're in this little,
Our music.
yeah, 1979 I think this was, or 1980s at least. It's old enough for us.
And we ordered some pulled pork sandwich for me, and Helen gets a burger. So
chips.
last year it was me with a burger, and Helen had chicken sandwich.
So we're doing it a bit different. In the hope that today it's not going to be a washout.
So now I've got the torch out so we can see what we have. How's the burger?
Very good.
Looks very good too. My pulled pork sandwich, look at that. It's a huge pile. Now you can see the empty plates.
Wow.
We didn't leave a scrap.
Who would have thought we'd eat it all?
We weren't even that hungry, but it was absolutely delicious. Today I've got a small job to do inside. I'm going to do the window inside, and then afterwards I have to clean up my mess here, because there's footprints on the floor, sandy footprints, and Helen hates that. So I've got to clean up a little bit, which I will do. We're watching the telly, and there's another scorpion in our house. Helen uses a bucket because we need to
I don't even know whether I can get him in. 1, 2, 3.
Helen is a cool customer. Put the other one underneath, the one that is, yeah.
I don't know whether that's going to work.
And then have it some double. Ooh, that was a big scare here. Okay.
Well, we have to go outside with it, though.
Ja, machen wir.
Have you got the torch?
Ja.
You have to open the door for me. Where are we going?
Over the back fence.
Over this fence over here?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
I heard it.
Yeah. Nothing there.
Here's the brave woman.
Oh God, I just kicked something. Hello. Happy 1st of March. And today, the borders were supposed to open. Colombia's borders, that is. Only, well, I was searching on the internet yesterday, and the only report I could find was from Reuters that said the border closures have been extended for another 3 months. In other words, 1st of June. At least the 1st of June. So they're going to be closed until then. So we're here for another 3 months.
Which means we're going to be in Barichara for more than a year.
Yeah, we'll go over the year because we got to Barichara on the 15th of March last year. It is now the 1st, so in 2 weeks' time we'll have been in Barichara for 1 year.
Home
Amazing.
sweet home.
It really is home sweet home. Bolivia is still closed.
Argentina, Chile, Uruguay, they're all closed.
They're all closed.
Because the mutations are coming as well. Mostly the Manaus one.
Chile is the only country in South America that are doing quite well with vaccinations. I cannot imagine that they will open their borders anytime soon because they go to all this trouble of vaccinating their people, and then there'll be a rush. All the Argentinians have come over. They're not doing very. They have got vaccines, but they're nowhere near as far ahead as Chile. And then of course you've got all the others. Chile's got borders with Peru, and they don't. Peru is the worst in the world for deaths and cases. Well, they're the top 3: Peru, Bolivia, and Ecuador.
Per 100,000.
Deaths per 100,000. They're the worst. It's not the official numbers. Those are the excess deaths. If you look at their excess deaths, they're the worst in the world. Nobody wants the Peruvians to come over because the likelihood is they've got COVID. And they've probably got the Brazilian variant, which is another problem. Chile is the only one without a border to Brazil. All the other countries in South America have got borders with Brazil. So I think they're all extremely worried. But we've got another 3 months. We just have to work out now whether we're actually allowed to stay because...
we can't leave.
We can't leave.
Flights to Europe are cancelled.
Yeah.
Flights to Canada, United States are not for foreigners.
Yeah. It's all,
Borders are closed.
But we still haven't heard from the migration offices. We've done an online extension. Nothing.
Might come this week now that they know the border is closed for another 3
Or they might
months.
just ignore us because I think they've got too much to do.
Yeah.
And you can't get appointments. Not for visa extensions. They don't give them. So you're stuck.
We'll wait and see and have a good time.
So we're going to enjoy our next 3 months.
Stuck in Colombia.
Exactly. If we can land on Mars, we should be able to beat a virus.
Authorities in the US have charged 3 North Koreans with conspiring to steal more than $1 billion in cash and cryptocurrency from banks and businesses worldwide. Justice Department officials say Pyongyang's cyber activities pose a significant threat to the US and its allies.
NASA has successfully landed a rover vehicle on Mars after a 7-month journey from Earth. The craft tweeted a picture of the surface of the red planet. Now the Perseverance mission will search for ancient signs of life. The White House says the United States will pledge $4 billion for an international coronavirus vaccination program for poorer countries. President Biden will make the announcement at a virtual G7 meeting. European leaders are meeting later to work out how to speed up the rollout of vaccines across the continent. The EU's vaccination rate is lagging significantly behind that of the UK and US. US regulators have authorised the use of the single-dose Johnson & Johnson COVID vaccine for people aged 18 and over. It's the third vaccine to become available there, following those from Pfizer and Moderna. New Zealand's biggest city has begun a snap 7-day lockdown after the discovery of a new coronavirus case. The police in Auckland have installed checkpoints near the city's borders. Residents, including school children, have been told to stay at home.
A violent crackdown by troops in Myanmar has left at least 18 people dead, another 30 injured in protests against the military. The ousted leader Aung San Suu Kyi has appeared in court via video link, facing a further charge.
Stay tuned for more videos.